Lawrence, how's it going? Happy Tuesday to you as well. Hmm? No, just keep doing the clothes. What? The clothing and stuff. I got a decent amount of books on my table this week. And for the giveaway tonight, I'm doing something a little bit special. So I only have one book for giveaway. To get your name on the wheel, you must claim 4 books, and you only get one entry, so everyone has a fair shot. So as long as you get 4 books, I'll be able to throw you in there for a pretty cool looking book. Give everyone just a little bit more time to get in here, and then we'll kick it off. I think I only have like a single one-off book. Yes, I will show it to you guys when I get over to the computer at the end. But there's a book cover on my table that has that same character on there, so I'll give that as a little hint, but I don't want to spoil too much. Okay, so how about we start off with our one-off book for the evening, my one stack. I have a book called Remote Space from Image Comics. This is one of 4, so it's a mini series. This is $3.99. Pat, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Only keep it on here for a little bit, and then we'll bounce off. I think I'm already gonna call final call for Remote Space issue number 1. Now here's something different too. So let me get them all ready here because I have 3 different ones. All right, so I have a couple trades, 3 of them actually, of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I have 1, 2, and 3, and we're gonna do a package deal. Normally these are all $17.99 or $18 a piece. For all 3, we can do them for $35 if you want all 3 of them. And I do have at least 5 sets I can do them. Normally, if you round up and do 18 with 3 books and you get a bundle, it would be $54 normally. Here we have them for 35 for each 3. Now, if you just want one, it is going to be that price of $17.99 cover price. But I can do 5 little bundles. Lawrence will want a set. Sweet. I'm going to say Elvira has been around for a while. I don't know a whole lot about her myself, but I know she's like a Halloween icon to some. She's actually the owner's, one of the owner's favorite people. Horror movie host. There we go. What did Brad get? I actually don't think Brad got any. I notice he doesn't do a lot with Elvira books, but like figures, he does and stuff like that. All right, so I still have enough to do 4 more bundles. Keep it up for only a little bit more, and we can move on. I'll give it like 30 more seconds, and then we'll get on to our main books of the evening. And she's got a lot of different comics too. Like I think just recently, she's doing the H.P. Lovecraft one. Pretty neat. All right, move on. Lawrence was the only one to get one of those, but that's okay. So we'll have them available in store. Alrighty. So let me look at what I have here to start with. DC series. Oh. All right. So first up, we have DC Pride Uncovered. So these are a book collection of a lot of the covers for DC Pride. Looks like these are all going to be $5.99 besides the one foil I have, which is $7.99. So usually with these uncovers, you have a little comic right in the front, like a little strip, and then you literally just get cover after cover. So if you're big into art, I recommend picking one of these up. They're really fun to go through. And Megan got the only foil of the night. Not of the night, Jesus. Of DC Pride. Not of the night. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked through. Yeah, I haven't even got a chance to look back here yet. So this is my first time seeing that foil. It was really pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, right. Yep. Perks of having a pull list, folks. You got all the pretty covers that you might not be able to snag. All right, we will go final call for DC Pride Uncovered. Alrighty. Let's get the one you guys probably saw in the corner out of the way. From Image Comics, we got Geiger, issue number 3. These are both going to be $3.99. I have 2 covers here. Cover A, I have 3 of, and cover B, I only have 2. I think Geiger's the one I haven't got just yet, but I have like Redcoat and the other, like Rick Exodus. I have all those so far. So far. Yeah, I like the old school, like horror comic look to it. Definitely very cool. So far, I've heard good things about the series. Like Ghost Machine in general, the whole like universe. All right, we'll go final call for Geiger, issue number 3. All right, next up, kind of sticking. I think I might have only a couple of these, right? So it's just going to be kind of like last week. I had a bunch of these Scotty Young covers available only when some of these books were coming out. So Avengers 15. This is a event tie-in to Blood Hunt. These are the only 2 I have, only 2 copies, and they're the Scotty Young Big Marvels variants. I think I have 2 other books besides this one that I only have these variants for. So maybe I should just hammer them all out in a row. The Black Panther is cute. I will say that. I actually like all 3 of the ones that are on my table. Apparently, Geiger was the key of the week for from Gotham City Comics, but I don't understand why. Because it does not tell me why. All right, Donnie. I'll get you 1. Donnie, I just saw Josh today, too. He actually came all the way down to Rochester. So that was fun. Yeah, that's a fun looking book I wish we had right now. What the heck? I'll talk about that one later. But we'll go final call for the Avengers, issue number 15. This is the Blood Hunt event tie-in. So if you're trying to get all of those books, gonna finish that whole story. It is part of it. Right there. We'll move on. All right. Next up, I'm just gonna hammer all these Scotty Youngs out of the way. Next up, we got Miles Morales Spider-Man 21. I actually have 3 of these guys. All the same, all $3.99. Now, is this an event tie-in too? Yes, it is. This is an event tie-in to Blood Hunt. Like I said, all three of the ones of Scotty Young we got are really cute, and this one is no different. Essentially, yeah, Megan, you're not wrong. Just happened to order 50 plus of the Scarlet Witch one. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a Scarlet Witch one. Huh? Didn't order that much, but Clan Miles as well. All right. Yeah, I haven't read the story yet. Haven't read the story yet, so I don't know if it's good or not. Hopefully it is, because I did really like DC vs. Vampires. I want it to be as good, if not better. And I saw they're doing another DC vs. Vampires series coming out. I saw it on the previews catalog for August. Interessant. All right, next up, just to get them out of the way of just the ones of only this, I got Spider Boy issue number 8, $4.99. This one does not tie into Blood Hunt. This one actually has a different key. This one is your first appearance of Puzzle Man. I don't know. It's telling me it doesn't connect. Let me look into one. Yeah, there's no checklist on the back, so it doesn't connect. Pat, that's how I feel. I feel that. I know I had to I did my orders too early this year, for this month, so they didn't have DC yet. So I had to do it again to get DC. But we'll go final call for Spider Boy issue number 8. This one's actually $4.99 as well. As long as I didn't see a checklist, I saw it didn't connect to it. All right. Next up, I got issue 2 of 3 of Monolith. Spawn Universe title for $2.99. Same cover, 2 copies. pretty cool looking cover, I'm not gonna lie. You know nothing about this though. It just looks really interesting. Yes, yes. I honestly didn't I didn't look to see what it was actually called. I just saw it was a new DC vs. Vampire, so I pre-ordered one of the covers right away. Oh, Pat, and then on top of that, you go to Scotty's website and you get more stuff, don't you? So it's like, not only do you owe us a lot, but you're buying a lot from them too, from his site. Now the final call for Monolith, issue number 2. There we go. Megan says Monolith is about the battle between Monolith and Omega Spawn. Rages across the stars, and unfortunately for them, it'll all come crashing down where they least expect it. Sounds like a very cool premise. Next up, we have a facsimile of a pretty popular older series. It's an issue 1. Don't know if they'll do a second issue, like continue it with the facsimiles. But you have Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, issue number 1, for $4.99. There's only the one cover, and I have 5 copies. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe is one of my favorite comic series, so I was happy to see that it was getting a facsimile. I don't have the whole story myself anymore, but I just listened to like YouTube videos going through them again, mostly from Comic Storian, which rest in peace. Rest in peace. Michael Botton getting Deadpool. All right, folks, I'm down to 2 left for Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. Hey man, I had to I had to turn off the biasy. Couldn't have any bias. I just had to enjoy the story. Had to enjoy the story. John, yep, I did get yours. All right. So I got 2 left. We'll go final call for Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, issue number 1 facsimile. All right, next up, I have Incredible Hulk, issue number 13. You got the big Marvel Scotty Young cover there. Not a big fan of this one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that one as much. Reb, yes, I did Geiger earlier. No one claimed. Did you want me to get you a copy? Lawrence claims A. Lawrence, you are already at that 3 mark that you need to get in the giveaway. So are you, Donnie. It was Geiger issue 3. Don't know if you got it last week, to be honest. It's issue number 3 of Geiger, Reb. Yeah, I gotta agree with Megan on that one. I don't know if I like that one as much. I like the ones in masks that look kind of like Funko Pops. Already. That is weird. Yeah, that's very odd. I don't know how you got that. All right. We'll go final call for the Incredible Hulk, issue number 13. Oh, it's a Scotty. Of course he's going to get it, Megan. He always gets it, no matter if it looks really bad or not. He's a loyal fan. Next up, got Fantastic Four, issue number 21. See, I like that one. I like that one a lot better. 3 different covers. I have 2 of A and B, 1 of C. And guys, you wouldn't believe it, but this one is actually an event tie-in for Blood Hunt. No, I like the Things one a lot better. And I don't like that Hulk one as much. Okay, yep. There's still a lot more Scotties to go around. Good to know. Donnie, are you also a Scotty Young collector? Or is it one of those things where you're already locked in and you already had like 2, so you have to get them all? Ain't no Grave 2. It might have. I don't have it on my table, but maybe it was on the pull list if you ordered it. Lawrence is getting the cover with the thing with the 10,000 yard stare. Yeah, like variants and its blood hunt. I gotcha. Fair enough. Just a giant continual art. That would be kind of cool. But Pat, I know your struggle. That's what I did with that exact run too. I go Final Call from Fantastic 421. And I also did it with the Mandalorian, where I'd get like a couple of the I don't know what they're officially called. There's the covers of the Mandalorian that were kind of like art from the end of like one of the episodes where they go through like the hand drawn art for it, and it was like black, and then the photo was in the middle, and underneath would say the chapter name. And I collected every copy of those. I have Doolittle to do covers. I don't think I'm familiar with their work. Next up, let me make sure I don't have. Oh, okay, they're in the right order. Good job, Brad. I have Batman Gotham by Gaslight, The Kryptonian Age, issue number 1. 3 different covers. B and C are just absolutely gorgeous. You have $4.99 cover A, 5.99 cover B and C. I actually do have a decent amount of each. I have 4 of A. Actually, I have 4 of each cover. That Batman one's sick. I don't blame you, Lawrence. I also really enjoy that cover. John's getting beat. And Jesse is getting C. Panorama, that sounds awesome. Oh yeah, I was able to order like all 4 of those books at the same time. I was not expecting that. Now with this, there is a key. It is a sequel to the 1989 Gotham by Gaslight one shot. This is also the kickoff of rebooted Elseworlds imprint. I will say, I'm just going to bring these closer. Just look at that. Awesome. And I know Gotham by Gaslight's a fan favorite. That being said, how about Final Call for Gotham by Gaslight Kryptonian Age, issue number 1. Oh man, Jesse, you had a lot. It took me like 20 minutes for me to get that together for you. Next up, and I only have 1 cover, but I have 4 copies. of Deadpool Wolverine World War III. This is your first appearance, first full appearance of Delta. Whoosh! 68, whoa! Alright, I'm down to 2 Deadpool Wolverines left. That being said, too, the movie is next month. We have a month in 25 days? Or 12 days? Sorry. Totally got that wrong. It was 15 days. Or 14 if you're going like opening night, Thursday. Which reminds me, I have to lock in my tickets for next Thursday. Or this Thursday, I need to lock in my tickets. So stoked for that movie. Probably the most excited I've been for a movie since Spider-Man No Way Home. Or Guardians 3. I really was looking forward to Guardians 3. I'll be honest. The movie hasn't been as long as I thought. All right, we'll go final call for Deadpool Wolverine World War III. Next up, in this book series, this character always has so many covers. We have Vampirella, issue 669. With that being said, I have multiple covers here. I have 3 of A, 3 of B, 3 of C, 2 of D, 1 of E. There's no key to this one. Is this sticky note worthy? I don't know. I don't think it is. There was no polybag ones. Sure you are asking for a friend. No, we did not get any. Donnie E already got claimed. Did you want a different cover? Like maybe the cosplay variant? Pat's in the mirror telling himself and like a single tear's coming down. Alrighty. Anyone else for Vampirella, issue 669? $4.99 are the what these are gonna cost. Middle, top one. So the same one, just not the virgin one. Got it. All yours, sir. All yours. Donnie, you're the only one I haven't actually met either when it comes to our employees. I need to meet you. I need to come up there. All right. We'll move on from Vampirella. Still plenty in store if you missed out. Now, Megan, I'm going to need to have your help on this one because it's not on here. So we got Plastic Death and Dolls, issue number 1 from Image. These are going to be $3.99. If you could just pop a summary in there for me or solicitation, that would be amazing. Claim B, I got you. Image makes a lot of weird, but what I've heard, really good comics. Stole his blood. Then Donna killed him. Few years. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to come up there at some point. I never get a chance to do it because I'm always working now. Yeah, Pat, just come with me on Mondays. But I can't even say that, Megan. You haven't even been there on a Monday. I haven't even met you yet. I've strictly only interacted with you through this. Yeah. Okay, Pat, I try. For some reason, my Facebook messages have not been popping up with notifications. And so when I go in there and like actually click on the app, I have like 20 pop up all at once that say like a week ago. And I'm like, dude, don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's been happening to me a lot. Yeah, Jesse, I've met you. I've met you. All right. Well, we will go. I would say final call. Let me look up a summary quick. All right. So what it says in Plastic Death and Dolls, readers learn what drove Edwin to commit his first kill at 10 years old, and how that set him on a blood-soaked path of decapitation, sporks, and dolls, on his way to finding the one true love of his life, a sex doll named Virginia. Wow, that is quite the book. Almost makes me want to pick it up. I'm assuming that claim A was for the plastic one. I'll put it aside for you, Jesse. Next up, I got Dick Tracy, issue number 2. I have 2 covers, and it looks like I only have 3 of A, 4 of B. Lawrence claiming B. Reading that summary, that was like the most unhinged summary I think I've ever read for that book. Jesus. Now I don't know if you guys remember, but I was talking about how I wish there was a book that we had here because it just sounds amazing. It's called Godzilla Skate or Die Issue 1. And it's like Godzilla versus Australian skater punks. Is what I'm like getting. That sounds like the most awesome book ever. And I don't know the description sold it. I have no clue if this Godzilla Skater Die book is somehow in adjacent with that NES game Skater Die. I'm assuming so, but that sounds awesome. It might be even more wide. That's insane. It's probably something I probably couldn't even read. All right, we'll go final call for Dick Tracy, issue number 2. Like I know of Dick Tracy, but that was a lot. That was way before my time. Oh dear Jesus! Hold on, I'll have to read that here soon. Give me 1 second. Okay, so before we move on, the next one that Megan has provided for us for Big Edwin, life suddenly becomes complicated. FBI agents show up curious about the recent uptick in decapitations. On the same day, vicious human traffickers begin harassing his diner patrons. On the little Edwin front, he finds a rusty old handsaw just as his mom introduces her new boyfriend. Jesus. All right. Next up, I got The Amazing Spider Man 2, Spider Man 2, Amazing Spider Man Blood Hunt, issue number 2. Take a look at this cover here. Absolutely awesome. With Morbius, which is maybe not so awesome, depending on what you think. But I really like that cover. And I actually pulled list that one. These are the only 2 copies I have. Really weird. It's like Spider Man is teaming up with the Lizard on that first cover and Misty Knight, which is cool. You don't see Misty Knight too often. I like her character. All right. Anyone jumping at the bits for Amazing Spider Man Blood Hunt 2? Doesn't seem like it. Can always get it for that really cool cover on 2. On B. We'll go final call for the Amazing Spider-Man Bloodhood issue number 2. Two of 3, so it'll be ending shortly. Next up, eh. Man, that makes me so sad that was how many variants I just pulled out. I have issue number 5 of Thundercats with a Chitara sneak preview inside. But wait, there's a foil too for B. I'm going to keep it right there. When it comes to how many I only have 1 foil, 3 of A, or yeah, 4 of B, 2 of C, 2 of D, 2 of E, and 4 of F. But only 1 foil. Just when you say E, do you mean the foil? Just because the way I have it placed? Or did you want this? Wait, what am I talking about? C, D, E. This one, right? There's so many, I'm getting myself goofed up. Or do you want the yellow? Middle yellow, okay. See, I goofed myself up even like doing that. I'll do that. Foil off to the center. CH for variants? No, I have plenty. I have plenty of variants. I don't need this to be like gargoyles. I don't want it to be like gargoyles. It's so many of those. Donnie's getting these as well. Now I have room for them all. Anyone else for some Thundercats? Oh my god. So I opened and there's the rest of the list right there. Yep. Sure enough. Oh, sorry. Apologies. And then you flip it. God. All right, we will go final call for Thundercats issue number 5. It's sad because I really like the art on a lot of these, but it's just the amount. See, and I'm not too familiar with Thundercats, so I don't, before my time. Next up, I got Green Lantern issue number 12, 4.99 cover A. B and C are 5.99. And weirdly enough, I have two copies of BC, and that's the only A I have. And I don't know if I saw any of you guys at that show at the Valley Creek Mall in Woodbury. That it went well. There's a lot of cool stuff there. When I got to walk around, it was a breath of fresh air. Well, people like Green Lantern, right? Come on. I like Green Lantern, but I've missed so many issues that I'm not even bothering yet. Yep. And that's how I got to go walk around for a little bit. Saw some cool stuff there. There's a graded X-Men issue number 1, 5.5 for like 12 grand. Which is not surprising. All right, next up, another popular one. Transformers issue number 9, all 3.99. That is the only copy of C I have, but I have 6 of A, 4 of B. I really do like cover A for Transformers here. Actually, I think that's really cool. All right. I suppose since there's no action going on with this one, we'll go final call for Transformers issue number 9. Plenty in store for those that want it. And next up, let's get a key on the way of Scarlet Witch issue number 1. And I actually have 3 covers. Cover C is the only one I have of that one. I have 2 of B and plenty of A to go around. Now, with this one, the solicitation is the Scarlet Witch has carved out a haven for herself in upstate New York, but she has drawn the wrath of a primal force unlike anything she's ever faced before. Megan, that's a good claim. If you didn't, I might have. I don't have the 1 in 50, Pat. Kyra, I'm sorry, but Megan already got it. Did you want a different cover, Kyra, or did you want that one? There might be one coming up for you guys. I don't know. If so, both of you guys can be happy. But is the 1 in 50 the black and white one, Pat? Is that what black and white Scotty? That's why you want it so bad? All right. Anyone else for Scarlet Witch? We'll go final call for the first issue of the new Scarlet Witch comic. Those monsters look pretty insane. Alrighty, next up, I have Deadpool issue number 3. Look at that, we're starting to get those movie ones coming out, the movie covers. The only ones I have copies of is cover A. I have 4. B and C, I only have 1. I I had to claim C. I'm getting ready for those movie ones. Those masterpiece ones are cool. Lawrence, good pull. Cool. I'm looking forward to this book when it comes out. Aliens versus Avengers. In space, no one can hear you scream. No one can hear Earth's mightiest hero scream. The video game one. Nice. Okay, Jesse, I had to look it up. That video game one's awesome. We don't have it, but it's like a Mario. See, what's the easiest way I could do this? There we go. So that's the one that Jesse claimed. That one's awesome. Dr. Doom is a Goomba. That is fun. All right, we'll go final call for Deadpool issue number 3. And I wish I saw that one. I definitely would have claimed that one too, or pulled that one. I love those like video game homage ones. It's like Blood Commandment had the Last of Us, like the remake cover art as one, and I had to get that. Alrighty, next up, I have Ultimate X-Men issue number 4. All are going to be $4.99. I have 4 of A, 2 of B, 1 of C. This is your first appearance of Amano. Hope I'm saying that right. There we go. Kyra was able to get one. This is also the key of the week from Key Collector Comics. Jesse, I have you at 5 right now, which is good because you're already part of the giveaway then. So I don't know if you missed it. But like I said at the beginning, we're doing a special one. Each person that hits a threshold only gets 1 entry. And you have to get at least 3 books. So I have a couple of you at 2. So Megan, Michael slash Reb is at 2. John Jacobson's at 2. Pat's at 1. Kyra's at 1. Lawrence and Donnie have exceeded already, and so have you, Jesse. I still have 3 books on the counter, on my table. And I'm sure. Oh, that's an awesome cover coming up. I'm sure Megan will make it within these next couple, unless Megan's already claimed these books on the pull list. And I'm sure Cairo will maybe make it. All right, we'll go final call for Ultimate X-Men, issue number 4. All right, next up, there's only two different versions. You got Bloodhunt issue 3. You have I have one polybagged one so I have one red band. So your explicit one for $5.99, and then I have 3 normal for $4.99. Orange got the only red band, and Megan claimed day. Not the one I was expecting Megan to get to 3. Donnie had already got claimed. Did you want cover A at all? He does have a pull list. He does. I see Donnie's name pop up all the time. But I don't think these were available when you made it. I don't know. I don't know when you signed up, Donnie. Oh, you do? Okay. Oh, do you want one like to open and one to keep in the bag or something? Move on. All right, next up, we have Jubilee Blood Hunt issue number 1. This is a one shot. This is the cover I was talking about. I was like, oh my god, that's a really cool looking cover coming up. Peach Momoko Jubilee cover. These are all going to be $3.99. 2 of A, 2 of B, 3 of C, surprisingly. This is an event tie-in. Like you needed me to tell you. Jeffrey, getting C. And Jeffrey, you are Coon Rapids, right? And just like that, those Momokos are gone. Read the regular and keep your poly sealed. Oh, I gotcha. All right, so I have the Scotty, one more left, and then 3 of A. Like I got them set aside and forgot to highlight your thing. Sorry. Sorry, Jesse. Oh, pen cameo. All right, we will go final call for the Jubilee Blood Hunt. One shot. Oh, they're making a Lord Kenny the Wolverine Blood Hunt one shot, huh? That's pretty cool. All right, now this is the last book of the evening, folks, with a pretty cool sounding premise. We have X-Men, Heir of Apocalypse. There's your masterpiece one. I only have copies of cover A. B and C, I only have the ones you see. Now, about this story, it is about 12 mutants chosen from the X-Men's greatest heroes and villains, and they will compete to become the heir of Apocalypse. Jeffrey got both. Jeffrey, Jesus. I spoke it like I read it. And Lawrence is getting A. B is sick. So the giveaway, once we're all caught up here and all claimed away, I will make my way over to the computer and show you what it's for. It's for a pricier version of a book. It's about a $50 to $60 book. That's why there's only going to be one entry per person. And you just have a certain threshold. Let's see, Jesse. Yes, it does. Does get you to 8. So I'm down. I have 2 copies of this book left. Actually, you know what? Because I don't have it claimed, I'm actually going to claim one too. So we only have this one left. I didn't realize how cool it sounded before I read that summary. This one, I'm not too sure. It didn't tell me on Key Collector. No, it's not. All right. All right. Get rid of that. I have everyone typed up. Like I said, everyone only gets one entry for this one. Thought I hit the. There we go. What we're gonna do is it's gonna be last person standing wins. I have one, two, three, four, and five people in. Now, what we're looking for, I want to show you the COA first. It is a copy of Spider-Man issue number 1 from Dan Slott, signed and remarked by Joe Del Beto and Mariano Nizia. This is what you're going for. Now it's going to be the last one standing who gets the book. First one. Megan, I wish I could make this up. Sorry, Megan, you're out of here. Feel like you feel like it never goes in your favor. Next off the chopping block. Oh, that was a close one. Jesse, sorry. Put you out of here. I don't need to ship you more comics. Next up. Who's going to be eliminated now? Ooh. Jeffrey's gone. Down to Lawrence or Donnie. Coon Rapids face off here. Employee versus customer. Well, like I said, the last one standing wins. So if it lands on Donnie, Lawrence wins, and vice versa. Here we go. I'm even going to cover it up so you don't know. Ooh, that was really close. Leaving Lawrence as the winner today. So, Lawrence, congratulations. You just got yourself a really cool remarked Spider-Man issue number 1 from Dan Slott. And that'll be in your bag, ready for you to pick up Thursday. All right, folks, with that being said, if I need to go back and grab anything else for anyone, please message our page, get it set aside, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their night. Thank you for tuning in. Till next week.